For tuning in. I want to talk with you a little bit about weight control, and all the things they say that you have to deny yourself. I'm just having a glass of wine. It's the end of the day. I had a fabulous day. And when you are on a diet or when you want to drop weight and you go on a diet, everything is restricted. No more wine, no more chocolate, no more cookies, etc., etc., etc. You know, you are overweight and that's no fun. And you may not know exactly the reason why you just, eat a little bit too much and that just continue on. You constantly eat a little bit too much. You don't feel happy. And so you decide, okay, I'm going to have a glass of wine. I don't feel good. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'm going to have a piece of cheese and I'm going to have a piece of pizza because I like it and I'm with friends and I have ice cream for dessert. And, all those foods are really not that healthy and not that good for you, but everything in moderation. And this is where the crux comes in. When you understand that you can minimize the amount of food and still feel good. And I really, I'm thinking about high calorie food, and we all know what high calorie food is. Everything based on sugar is high calorie food and is a kind of food that, pacifies you, makes you happy, makes you feel good. I would like to suggest that you think about when you have the urge to take a piece of cheese, take a piece of chocolate, have a piece of pizza. Think for a moment what's going on in your head. What are you doing? What are you eating away? Because you don't have to have that half pizza. If you really learn and do your research, and I can help you with that, is also, how many calories you are supposed to be taking in. And anything less than 2,000 is already a great win. Less than 1,500 or around 1,500 is really good. And that means a lot of vegetables. But in the beginning, have what you like, but think about why you want to eat it. That's the most important. What are you doing when you eat that? When you have another, why can't you just say like, okay, I have a small piece. And I know it's very hard, but when you have a small piece, I would like you to praise yourself. Say, yes, I can do that. So very good. And it's not like hunk, chunk, swallow, it's gone. No, savor the flavor. Enjoy it. Really savor the flavor and enjoy the food, because you don't have to stuff your stomach. That's not what it's all about. It's your mouth who wants to have more and more and thinks that it never has enough. Do you know that it takes 20 minutes for your brain to register that your tummy is full? And often when you think you're hungry, you're not hungry, you're thirsty. So if you take a glass of wine, a great big glass of wine, like an 8 or a 12 ounce of a glass of water on a daily, on the moment that you are thirsty and you're thinking about it, take a big glass of water, not with ice cubes, preferably with just at room temperature. Just enjoy that with room temperature. And that registers. And then after that, when you still feel hungry, and don't look at the clock and say like, okay, it's 6 o'clock, I need to have dinner. No, you don't. Are you hungry? It's 12 o'clock, I need to have lunch. No, you don't. Are you hungry? You live by the hungry. Just try to imagine, try to look back well, it's hard to remember what you did as a baby or a toddler, but otherwise observe. If you have them, great. If you don't have them, observe other people's children, babies, and little toddlers. When they are hungry, when they eat, how much they eat, how hard it is to, really have them finish their plate. They don't want to. So don't force them. They're hungry, and they tell you. They have a different clock than humans, than adult humans have. So just don't deny yourself everything that you like. Just do yourself a favor. Eat less. Cut it in half. And when you have dinner on a dinner plate, that's always better just to dress up your dinner on a dinner plate. Don't have a dinner plate. Have a smaller plate. Usually plates come in 2-3 sizes. Have the smaller plate. Push the dinner plates to the back of the cabinet. Just have what I call a lunch plate, a smaller plate. Then it looks, when you have your food on there, it looks like your plate is full. Your eyes are so very important when you eat. Of course, your nose is and your mouth is, but enjoy the food. And remember in the back of your head, just please remember, food is nothing more than the fuel in your car. It really isn't. So when you eat less, praise yourself. First of all, appreciate the beautiful food. Give thanks for the beautiful food. And secondly, praise yourself that you're eating less. That means you are on the right way. You're stepped on the path to drop the weight. You are not completely restricting yourself like whatever. Of course, skip the candy, skip the ice cream, and those kind of sweet things, because really, and remember that cheese is good, but cheese has a lot of calories in it, but you can see it as a meal replacement. If you cannot stop the urge to have a big piece of cheese, just know, instead of a piece of meat, I now have the cheese, and that's fine as well. And I have a salad or I have vegetables. You become very creative. If you really have the urge, if you really have the desire to drop the weight, you will, and you will look at food differently. What we're going to do here is change your relationship with food. If I can do it, you can do it. So, observe yourself when you're hungry, when you want to eat. Eat less, appreciate the food, and praise yourself. Great. Fantastic. You did it. Applause. High five. Just do it. More tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. And you know what? This is a compilation of everything that I have learned from my mentors, and I give my own spin on it. If you like it, great. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, pass it on, share it with people who you think that people who could benefit from my information. If you don't like it, that's fine as well. I just appreciate you. Thank you.